Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. As you can tell, I had my baby. Everybody meet Sullivan. We call him Sully. And he is the most scrumptious, delicious, sweetest little boy ever. And we're so blessed. And I'm so excited and I cannot believe I'm vlogging with a child. This is insane. I thought it'd be fun to do a day in the life of a first-time mom, new mom, with a newborn baby. He is, actually he's 7 weeks right now. We'll just say that. He's 7 weeks right now and he's grown so much. He looks like a different kid from the time he was born, but I feel like I finally can vlog some of my day. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys kind of our day-to-day journey. If this is the first video you're watching, I am not a stay-at-home mom. I'm on maternity leave right now. I can't think about going to work. But as of right now, it is, what time is it? 8:20. He got up 3 times last night. He got up at 11, he got up at 2:30, and then he got up at 4:30, and then woke back up around 6:30. So he's eaten, and he was just chilling on the couch with mommy, and I pumped, and now let's go change him and get him ready for the day. You ready to change out of your jammies into your outfit? Yeah! He's so smiley these days, it's so cute. And he's balding like an old man, which is like my favorite thing. Okay, let's go change him in the nursery. Yeah, man. Today, he's gonna wear this little hoodie shirt with the matching pants. It is freezing outside. It's like 44 degrees for some reason. And it's April, so we have a weird cold front this week. So I'm gonna get him changed. I'm going to put music over this because he screams when I change his diaper, so. Oh my gosh. Are we kidding? Hey, can you look for the camera? Can we look for the camera? Look how cute you are. Your daddy's gonna love this outfit. Oh my goodness. Dad, look at this outfit. It's like a little hoodie and pants. So Sullivan is, like I said, he's 7 weeks. And he's not very long. He's out of all of his newborn clothes, but he's not very long. He's honestly more on the, you gonna smile for the camera? He's more kind of shorter, but he's thick. So he fills out all of his stuff and his belly is literally everything. You like the camera? You like the camera? Wow. He also has massive hands, like really big hands. Don't you have big hands? But we have a little bit of laundry to put away of his laundry, which is like some of my favorite things to do, is to put his laundry away to organize his nursery. So I'm gonna put him on his play mat from Lovevery for a little bit while I put away laundry. And you can look at the stuff he loves to look and reach and play. Don't you? Yeah. You look so big today. Y'all, he wore this yesterday. It has Easter chicks all over it. I love it. This is probably my favorite footy right now that he has. It's from a company called Baby Sprouts. It is so buttery soft, and like I told you, he has massive hands, so the hand coverings actually fit over his hands, and so I really like this one. I think it's adorable. My dad got this for him. Grandpa got it for you. But yes, I feel like we have so much to catch up on, which I will sit down and chat with you guys once he goes down for his nap. He's literally smiling and touching the rattle. Reaching has been new as of the last couple of days. I am going to unfortunately have to retire this. Is this for newborn? Is this newborn? Newborn to 3 months, but you guys, he wore this. We went to a crawfish boil yesterday. The pants fit still, But the Henley, you guys, it was so tight on his stomach. Maybe I should keep it because it was so cute. But his belly is huge. Like, he has a really chunky belly. And so I think I might actually keep this. I just can't imagine putting away, like, this is all newborn stuff, and like the stuff that the feet aren't on fit him, but the stuff, or with the stuff without the feet fit him still, because he's not long, like I said. But the stuff with the feet, no chance. He's literally having so much fun right now. Uh-oh. Did it spit up? Oh no, it's just a noise. Okay. But yeah, I guess you haven't really seen, I haven't really done anything. When I was pregnant, I did not want to film because I gained so much weight when I was pregnant because of swelling, and I just didn't feel like myself. And like, who wants to be on camera when they feel like crap, you know? But welcome to the nursery. Obviously, here's the closet. Oh, I forgot to put away his washcloths. Pro tip, if you're a new mom watching this, highly recommend hanging everything. Hang his little onesies, hang his short sleeve, hang his long sleeve, hang the footies, hang everything. The only thing I don't hang are the bottoms because I hate that. So I put bottoms in like a little, one of those little organizers on the side. And then I, put one of those organizers on the side and put his bottoms in there. So pants, anything like that I put in there. But this has probably been my most used, I have 2 of these, most used baby item, I swear, is the Sarah Noni is the brand. It's not sponsored, I wish it was, it'd be amazing. Sarah Noni receiving blanket. So it's smaller and you can swaddle him in it. When he was fresh newborn, he was always cold, and this was like the perfect swaddle for him. Now we just throw it on top. He uses the Love to Dream swaddle now. So we just put this on top during the day, but I literally use this all day long. So I'm actually gonna keep this out. Moms, you need like a million burp cloths, because unless my baby's just really spit uppy, I go through these like candy. Typically in the mornings, this is his longer wake window now. And so we play. I will blast kids worship music and we'll sit here, and every time I listen to worship music when I'm around him, I cry. It's just part of my postpartum. It's just because I'm obsessed with him and I think he's the best. Yeah. But we typically listen to worship music and we will sit here and play, stare at all of our black and white things. And then I typically take him for a walk outside. Like I said, it's 45 degrees, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing that today, which stinks because I do like to get him out in the sunshine at least once a day. But we may go for a drive later. We might go get some coffee or a Sonic drink just to get out of the house and get him in his car seat and looking out the window and stuff. He loves it. As long as the car is moving, he loves it. If the car is not moving, we don't love it, right? Right? I'm about to have to flip him on his tummy, and he does not, yeah, not the biggest fan of tummy time. Yeah, but I highly recommend this play mat. It's from Lovevery. All the items that I will be showing in this vlog, I'll have linked down below as best as possible. Yeah. He's so chatty today. I do want to like make a video of our birth story because it was so unexpected, but my birth was so easy and I was not expecting that, like fully was not expecting an easy birth. So I want to talk about that journey and how you came into the world. And if you don't know, we actually didn't know his gender. We did a surprise gender up until the hospital birth. Let me just spit up all over your clean hairs. Mommy gave you a bath yesterday and you just spit up all over your clean hairs. Okay, should we go back in the living room? What should we do? You want to play a little longer? Seem happy as a clam. Yeah. Also, I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of what I eat in a day. I've lost over 35 pounds in the past 7 weeks. Mind you, majority of it was swelling. But I'm going to show you guys what I eat in a day because, like I said, I'm producing great breast milk and I'm losing weight and getting back to mommy before you came into the world weight. I was gifted a baby Brezza washer dryer and it is the best thing. Like, put it on your registry or purchase it. It's very expensive, I know. worth it. It saves me so much time with cleaning. You can put your pump parts in there, you can put your bottles in there. I am both breastfeeding and pumping. I'm doing both because when I go back to work, obviously I can't have him with me breastfeeding. So I want to make sure he is bottle fed and he's breastfed so we can kind of get the best of both worlds. Bottle feeding's been really tricky with him. He would much rather breastfeed, but I think we have the hang of it now. So I'm going to wash these really quick. This thing is so loud. That's the only downfall of it. But I'm gonna get the bottles washed because by the time his next feeding comes around, they'll be clean and ready to go. That's it. Then they'll be clean, dried, sterilized in 88 minutes, which seems like a long time, but it's definitely worth it than having to sit here and scrub things. So, oh, and then this is what I do for my milk. So I keep the bottles out and I'll just like line them up, and then might be too bright for you guys to see inside my fridge. But this I bought off Amazon. I actually don't recommend this specific one. It's hard to take the lid off, and I've had some girlfriends where the glass jar falls and shatters all over the floor. So I'm sure there's better options. This was just the cheapest one that I found, but I put I'm an overproducer, by the way. I'm just gonna call that out. I can get about 5 ounces per breast if I pump for 15 minutes. So I'm very blessed in that department, but I put the milk in here and I keep it in here pretty much just like a milk jug, and I'll pour it in the bottles, heat it up for him if we're not breastfeeding, and that's his milk. Every morning I've been doing an outfit of the day with him where I just sit him up on the couch and take a picture of his outfit and put it on Instagram. So we're about to do that now because his outfit's so cute today. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this old man balding. You're like a little old man. I love to start my day with a protein shake smoothie, so that way I can get my greens in and I can get that in before any cooked food, which feels good. So I do a good chunk of spinach in there. And then today I'm using berries and mango blend. So put some of that in there. And then I know this isn't the cleanest protein powder, but I'm just gonna use it until we're out. I do about half a scoop of vanilla protein powder because the full scoop makes it real chalky. And then some almond milk. Trying to stay away from too much dairy since I'm breastfeeding, and I realized that I think it does cause my son a little bit of reflux. And we'll blend her up. This will probably hold me over for about an hour. I am a bottomless pit breastfeeding. I'm actually hungrier breastfeeding than I was pregnant. All right, Sully is sleeping. This is one of his shorter naps, longer wake window, shorter nap, because he'll need to eat pretty soon. And I can already feel that I'm gonna need to pump pretty soon, which they go hand in hand. So I'll feed him normally. If I do bottle feed, I'll feed him and then I'll pump right after. But this is usually the time where I take to do some house chores that need to be done or get semi-ready for the day, as you can tell. I say semi-ready because I'm literally in a sweatshirt, leggings, and my slippers. I've found that even if I get just a little bit ready, even with like tinted moisturizer, which I think I'm about to put some on now, or even just a little bit concealer under my eye bags because I barely sleep, I just feel a little bit better throughout the day. It's so crazy, like, I feel like I hear him all the time. Like, I have like that syndrome. It's not really a syndrome, but like when you're blow drying your hair and you feel like you hear people talking to you, like it's kind of scary. It's like schizophrenia only when I blow dry my hair, but like when you have a baby, it's 10 times worse because you literally feel like your baby's screaming its head off. I'm gonna make the bed, put away some laundry. It's honestly so nice being on maternity leave. I have 12 weeks and he'll be 8 weeks this coming week, so my anxiety level is like through the roof thinking about having to go back to work, and I just like can't even talk about my plan and what I'm doing because I'm just so stressed out about it. So I just don't want to leave my baby. My birthday is in 5 days. My birthday is on a Saturday this year, which is super fun, but the Masters is this week, so we're doing my birthday party on Friday night, which I'm so excited about. But I say that because McKenna sent me a birthday gift, and I want to show you guys it because it made me cry. I love it. It's a little ring that says Sullivan on it, and I die. It's the first piece of jewelry that I've had with his name on it. I wanted to like literally wear it all the time and never take it off, but I just don't want to get it super dirty, so I'm keeping it in here for now. But because when you're a mom, your hands are literally, mine are so dried out from washing my hands, washing pump parts, washing literally everything. My skin has definitely cleared up a ton. Chin is definitely scarred from the chin acne that I had postpartum. It was so bad. When I was pregnant, my skin first, second trimester was perfect. It actually was like the best it had been in a long time. And then third trimester hit and I got back knee, and I got like some acne like on my cheeks. And then after I gave birth to Sully, my back acne cleared completely up, and everywhere else did too except for my chin. So I had, which is, I know, like straight hormonal. So still recovering from that. So if you see the scarring there, whatever. And yeah, okay, let's make the bed and put away laundry. I'm probably not gonna show that because it's just boring to watch, but that's what I'm about to go do. This is how we have to bottle feed with him on his side for him to take it. Otherwise he will scream and cry. And it makes sense, and I didn't think about this, but this is how he breastfeeds, is laying on his side. So he's able to pass gas a lot easier on his side, and he takes the bottle really, really well on his side. So the next feed will be breastfeeding. I kind of like interchange them. But as of right now, we're doing a quick bottle, and it's all with breast milk. He's not a formula baby, he's a breast milk baby. I just take turns between bottle feeding the breast milk and breastfeeding him. I wanted to show you guys the baby book scrapbook that I am currently working on for Sully. He'll probably have multiple because that's just how I'm wired. But this one's from Amazon. I have it linked down below. I got this one because before he was born, obviously I didn't know if it was a boy or girl, and I thought it was a really good gender neutral color. This is like before we knew who he was, like being pregnant or baby moon and all the things, being in weddings, his footprints, but just has some interesting things. And then his 1 month, I cannot believe how much bigger he is than this now. But what I did is I just like filled it with pictures of his 1 month. And then yesterday, since he'll be 8 weeks old tomorrow, which is 2 months old tomorrow, I'm gonna take his 2 month photos here and get those printed out. But I went ahead and did this last night. So we did a lot of things his 2nd month of life. And look at his dimple here. I die. It's okay. Little fussy over here. I think we have some gas. But we're over here cooking. I am making, I always do this, 2 eggs, and I do them over medium, so it's like jelly on the inside. And then I kind of make a sandwich with this bread. And it is this 45 calorie delightful healthy grain bread. So I do 2 slices of those and make a sandwich. It has turned out to be such a beautiful day. It is now me time. Oh gosh. So at least one time a day, when Wyatt's at work, he like comes home for his lunch break. Typically it's around this time, around 12:30. I get to go to the gym or do whatever I want to do for about an hour. So I'm going to the gym. I typically go to the gym. I'm gonna get a good solid workout in. I'll show some clips on what I am doing. Legs 3 times a week and arms twice a week, kind of like my old roundup, because I am obviously trying to get back into shape and shed some weight, but also to get ready for Emma's wedding in June. So I don't want to look back at pictures and regret not pushing myself in the gym. Let's go to the gym, and then I'll probably see you guys at the gym for a little bit with some clips on what I'm doing, and then we will come back home and it's back to being a mama. workout. It is hot now outside. Well, it's actually 68, but it feels hot because I just worked out like crazy. But I have to hurry, that's why I seem rushed, because Wyatt has to head back to work and I only get this 1 hour while he's at work. So I'm going to head home now and see my baby. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Hi. Look at that big belly. How was your lunch? Oh, you need a burp and we gotta go change your boobies. We go burp. And let's change your boopy. There's burpee. I love when he's scrunched like this. Oh. I just kiss him all day long. Okay, we gotta go change your poopies because you stink. It's this right here. This right here. This is what heaven feels like right here. Showing. We can't have that. Mommy's hair is crazy. Mommy's hair is crazy. Why is Mommy's hair so crazy? Look at you. Sullivan. So, crazy story. His stork bite, little birthmark on his face, Wyatt has the same exact one. They fade over the years, but I think it's so sweet. And he also has one right here, which Wyatt had as well, in both places. All right, Sully is on the ground on another playmat that we have. I'm going to make not make a salad. Let's be real. I'm gonna have one of these chef salads from H-E-B. Light balsamic vinaigrette dressing. Desperately need to pump. So I am so engorged right now. But honestly, pumping is for me to have to sit down. It is not my favorite thing in the world, but I gotta do what I gotta do to get my milk. Can you stop? My dog is so overstimulating, I can't do it. That's on top. It's probably so extra. You guys are probably like, Shayla, why are you doing that? Well, I like to glamorize and romanticize my food. There's all the good stuff. And like I was telling you guys earlier, I'm really trying to like limit my dairy, but with this salad with the cheese on it, I have to have it. So I'm not fully dairy free, but I'm definitely trying to limit my dairy intake. Yeah, he said yeah. Okay, I think I just put way too much dressing on. What do you think, Souls? Taste test? There is definitely, what is that? I think there might be Worcestershire in that balsamic vinaigrette dressing. That dressing, 6 out of 10. Salad though, the 10 out of 10. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pump, eat this, and probably do something with my hair. It's just mom life. Not gonna lie, that salad dressing was awful. I don't recommend that at all. It's actually turned out to be beautiful. I think it's around like 70 degrees now. I think I'm going to take him on a walk around the neighborhood because it is just so gorgeous, and I love to get him out in the sunshine because he loves his walks. I'm gonna change again so you guys can see my outfit change again. Wyatt and I made dinner. He got home from work and we made dinner together. I did a breastfeeding session with Sully and then he slept for like 3 hours. I just pumped. This is fresh pump milk in this bottle. Obviously he's still in his day clothes. It is 8:30, which is a bit later than I like to get him ready for bed. He was sleeping and I didn't want to wake him up from his nap because he was quite fussy today and he didn't have good naps during the day. I didn't change him. And he had a bath yesterday, so I'm not giving him a bath today, obviously. I guess you're not supposed to give newborns baths every single day, which I really want to because he sleeps so much better after a bath. But what we like to do is just lotion routine. So I'll put his sound machine on, which I'm gonna do right now in his bedroom. You have to teach your newborns day versus night. And I think what I've been doing with getting him ready, like after a bath, either doing bath or like a lotion routine, gets him ready for bed. So that's what we're gonna do after he eats this milk, hoping that he gets a good amount of milk down so he can sleep. I'm gonna take you guys along throughout my entire night. Oh, he just tooted. He's gonna toot a lot. I'm gonna take you guys throughout my entire night and what that looks like for having a 7-week-old, and every baby's totally different. My baby loves to eat, so I'm up quite frequently. What cherries are you gonna get, buddy? Magnetic bees. Let's get your magnetic. Okay. Let's get your change first. Exchange your diaper. This is the lotion that we are using, the Tubby Todd Everyday Lotion, fragrance free. It's honestly not my favorite, but everyone raves about it. And this outfit's a little bit big, but it is such a sweet, and it's so easy in the middle of the night, the magnets. Honestly, my sister told me, Shayla, you're gonna love the, are you smiling? You're gonna love the high quality, sorry, you can't even see my face. You're gonna love the high quality brand outfits better, especially the onesies. And I didn't believe her. I was like, Amazon probably has similar, like same ones. You guys, honestly, she wasn't wrong. Okay, the worst part is cleaning their neck folds because they get neck cheese and he does not like this. But I've got to get in there because they've been so irritated. I know. They get so red and so irritated. And they start to smell. And then, if it's super red, which his was, some petroleum jelly, the baby version. We're gonna put a little bit in his neck rolls, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah. Are you so happy? Wiggly. Really? Really? And then the last thing I do is coconut oil on his head. You're gonna do your coconut oil hair mask? Yeah, I'm gonna do coconut oil hair mask. He has no hair, but it helps with his cradle cap, or he's a little bit on the drier side like his mom. I put a little bit on his birthmark because that's kind of dry for some reason. And then on his dry spots, like his little nose, his chin. Yeah, coconut oil makes your baby smell so good. If you don't have a newborn hairbrush, you need one. If you have a newborn and you don't have the newborn hairbrush, you 100% need it. This is starting to fit you more and more every day, buddy. He's brushed down his little weird hair. Now we have a clean, clean little boy and he's sleeping. You ready for bed, Solomon? Yeah, let's go get you ready for bed. He's currently on this DockATot in the middle of her bed, staring at the ceiling fan, talking to it, which is like so sweet. Or maybe he's crying. I'm gonna put his passy in. He'll probably spit that out in 2 seconds. But I just brushed my teeth and now I was gonna do a little bit of my skincare before I go to sleep and apply more deodorant because my postpartum stink is literally crazy. I wouldn't classify myself as a smelly person, but Like if I don't wear deodorant, you can definitely tell, but like I'm just not like very smelly. But then your postpartum hormones hit and you're constantly smelling and so hot. I literally get actual hot flashes, like actual hot flashes when I'm breastfeeding. But this deodorant, it's a non-toxic, like literally so clean deodorant. I actually started using this about a year before we started trying for kids. It's from Little Seed Farm. I'll have a link down below. This one's the lavender one. It's not my favorite scent compared to the other ones, but it's just a cream and you just put it on like a cream. So like it comes like this. So it's a little messy on your fingers, but it works. And it's hard to find non-toxic deodorant that works. It usually does not work. So highly recommend this, and it comes in a glass jar. My favorite flavor, my favorite scent is the grapefruit one. So that'll be what I'll purchase next. I'm almost out of this, so we'll need to do that soon. And then I'm gonna put on my Laneige sleeping mask on my lips. This stuff is amazing. And I keep my skincare very, very, very simple. Obviously, I'm breastfeeding, so everything is still very minimal. I'm gonna take my Nutrafol, my postpartum Nutrafol before bed. Breastfeeding also makes you so thirsty. My under eye bags are so bad. I'm actually gonna put some Vaseline on him. Hurry, but he's like has a small wake window right now. So I don't want to swaddle him yet because he just unswaddled him to feed him. And I just feel bad when I swaddle him. I feel like he's very constrained. Swaddle him up and I'll show you guys my bedside bassinet, what that looks like. Wyatt fell asleep on the couch, so that's why he's not in any of these clips. He's literally snoring on the couch, so if you can hear him on the couch, I'm sorry. But I actually don't feed him in bed. This time I did just because Wyatt's sleeping on the couch. But in the middle of the night when I wake up, which you guys will see because I will bring you guys along, I actually get up out of bed and I bring him into the living room. And that is where we feed, where I pump, where if I need to get, you know, glass of water, snack, that kind of stuff, because I normally have a snack and I normally have some kind of beverage in the middle of the night. So Mama's tired, so Mama wants to get sleep while he sleeps, because that's what they tell you is to sleep when the baby sleeps. But he's currently in his DockATot right now. So I have a DockATot, which is awesome because this is, I guess this is my friend's, but it's the deluxe version, so you can actually unclip this and as they grow they can fit in it. But my little sugar in here, my little sugar's in here. He's getting sleepy, thank God. And then this is the swaddle I'm gonna use. It's the, what is this, Swaddle Me? Has little sloths on it, it's cute. And then this is my bedside bassinet. I have the Halo bassinet. You can like move it, which I will, like close to your bed like this. It like swivels in and out, which is good. And then I have the Snuggle Me Organic inside with the cover on it because it keeps him like secure and in one place. He's actually about to outgrow this, so he'll be flat in his bassinet here in just a little bit. And then I always keep his Hatch noise machine in here. This is the one that's to go. So when I keep that on, I just like tuck it there. And then I have little burp cloths on the side because Homeboy spits up a lot. And then I have like a million different passies here. Of course, this is my nursing light. This is awesome. You flip it around and it turns on, it turns off. So obviously I don't breastfeed him in bed, but when I get up in the middle of the night and it's dark and I can't see him, boom. And then I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this now, but these passies, I'll have these linked down below. I had these linked on my Instagram story. They're the Philips Advent passies, but they glow in the dark, so you can see them whenever he spits it out in the middle of the night. My earplugs, of course, which I only wear one, but Wyatt's snoring, it's bad. He only ended up drinking 2 ounces of his bottle, which stinks, so I'm hoping that, and he seems pretty happy right now. He does not seem sad or discontent in the slightest. Look at this. I'm gonna get him swaddled. I'm gonna put him in his bassinet. I'm gonna try to get a few hours of sleep, and then probably the next time I see you guys will be what is it, 8:50 right now? Is it 9 o'clock? Let's look. Yeah, it's 8:55 right now, so let's say 9. So my guess is I'll probably see you guys around 11. If I end up seeing you guys later than that, kudos to me, I got more sleep, but chances are I won't. He usually wakes up every 2 hours. So we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next clip. 12:34. So I started my timer. We actually went to bed a little bit later than I said on here. And he got a total of over 3 hours of sleep, which is so amazing. I love you. I'll be in there just a little bit. I have a bottle on the warmer right now. That's why you hear him kind of fussy, trying to hold him over with his binky real fast. So we're gonna eat the bottle, and then I'm so engorged. So we'll do bottle, then we'll do a pumping session, and then change his diaper, and then I get him re-swaddled, and then we go back to bed. It's great because after he eats, he can just chill while I pump. So if he has a little bit of a wake window, he can be awake during that time and fall asleep by the time I'm done pumping, because I do 15 minutes. Okay, well, let's get his bottle, let's get him fed. And the quicker we can do this, the quicker we can go back to bed. But I'm just so happy that he slept a whole another hour than what I was thinking, so that felt good. Also, the blue light is the lights around our TV. You can change the colors, so if you see the colors different, that's what that is our TV light. Not too scrunched. But he is cute though. He's smacking his lips and basically looking for anything to eat. Alright, Lizzie. Then when I pump, I usually put a show on that I only watch when I pump. It kind of reminds me of when I was training for my bodybuilding show. I only watched a show or like a YouTuber or something when I did cardio. It kind of romanticizes those moments in your life where you can kind of look forward to something, because pumping is a full-time job. I'm drinking my water here. I'll usually finish one throughout the course of the night. I'll also link my pajamas in the description. I bought these for the hospital, and they actually came in a 2-pack. It was like $35 for 2, and they're so stretchy and comfortable. And button up is the best when you're pumping, because you can keep it on kind of like a jacket. 4 ounces down. I hope you guys can hear me. There we go. Good job. These are those days where they're hard, but you'll miss them. Diaper change, fed, burped, and now let's pump because I'm dying. So I'm gonna pump, watch my show, drink some water, and I will talk to you guys after. So I normally don't have a whole lot of time to watch TV shows because I work, and then by the time I come home it's like 5 o'clock. With pumping, I've seen so many shows that I've been wanting to see. Like, first of all, I did watch White Lotus. So good. Finished all those. I started The Pit on Max. Love it. I love medical shows. And I'm caught up with that. Love is Blind. I watched that. That was okay. But I like drama series better than I like reality. Oh, I'm watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's a classic. I think that's what I'm gonna watch right now. I'm letting him chill without his swaddle for a little bit, just because like I told you guys, I feel really weird about having him always swaddle. I just like feel bad he can't move his arm. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart my timer. So what I do, I don't use an app or anything. I literally just use the timer app in my phone, and then I'll press reset and then start. So I'm a little late, but usually right after he's done eating, I'll time it. So that'll be like his next feeding. So you can kind of like gauge whether he's hungry or not. So if he wakes up in 30 minutes, or actually I have to pump for 15, but after I pump for 15, we'll go get in bed, and like say the timer only says 45 minutes and he's like kind of fussing a little bit, I know it's his passy and not that he needs to get up to go eat. So it kind of helps gauge that, because you lose track of time. This bra, this pumping bra is amazing because it's not only a pumping bra, but it's a nursing bra. So it's 2 different snaps. I had a really good session. I had 5 ounces on my right and 5.5 on my left. So that's 10.5 ounces in a 15-minute session. I'd say that's pretty dang good. I have currently, let me show you guys my freezer. Like, okay, I had started off trying to just use these bins. But as you can see, my milk is shoved everywhere. And like, I'm talking full bags, puffy of milk. So, looks like I'll be able to maybe stop actually breastfeeding and pumping earlier than I want to, which is amazing, because this, obviously I'm willing to do whatever I can for my baby, but this is a full-time job. Go ahead and wrap this up, clean my pump parts out, and refill this, and then let's get Sully swaddled and I'll go back to bed. And then the next time you guys see me will be, it's 1 o'clock now. I'm guessing 3:30. If he can make it to 4, that'd be amazing, but we'll see. You guys, it's 4:03 and Sully slept for 3 hours and 10 minutes. As you can hear him right now, he's a little fussy as his passy in, and I have a bottle on the bottle warmer going right now. So waiting for that. I want coffee so bad right now, but I think I'm gonna try to hold off. I'm gonna feed him, change him, burp him, and then re-swaddle him and try to go back to sleep for another couple hours. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Full 4 ounces, like to the drop. We had another really great pump, 4.5 ounces, 4 ounces. Let's re-swaddle and try to go to bed one more time before we start the day. He's pretty up and active right now and smiley and being super cute, so I don't know if he'll go back to sleep, but we'll try. Morning. It is 6:45, or no, 6:30, 6:28, and Sully just woke up. He slept for an hour and 45 minutes, so a little shorter. It's typically what I'm used to. But you can hear him, he's getting kind of grumpy, so I'm gonna make him a bottle. Making me some coffee. That's gonna be it for this vlog. If you guys like this style of vlog, it's definitely long, then give it a thumbs up. I know I like long vlogs, but if you guys prefer my shorter ones, just let me know in the comments. I'm happy to make more videos like this because this is my life now until I go back to work. So trying to enjoy these last few weeks of maternity leave. I also want to make a disclaimer because I know I'm probably gonna get comments like, where's Wyatt? He's sleeping in the room. So Wyatt works because I have the goods and I have to pump every 2 hours or every time he wakes up anyways. Why would we both be up? It's kind of my logic. I know some people it works for them to have you guys to have like both sides of the parents waking up, but for us it just doesn't make sense to me. I'd rather have one well-rested parent who can go to work and come home, and if I need to nap, like when he gets home from work, I can. Yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along as to like what it looks like to have, he's 8 weeks old as of today. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.